Former England manager Glenn Hoddle was rushed to hospital today after collapsing in the BT Sport studio on his 61st birthday. BT Sport presenter Jake Humphries said Hoddle was taken seriously ill while preparing to appear on the channel's program BT Score this afternoon, which has been cancelled. The nature of the illness is not yet clear. Dozens wished him well on social media, including former England teammate Gary Lineker, who tweeted hugely worrying news that Glenn Hoddle collapsed at the BT studios earlier. Thoughts are with him and his family. Come on, Glenn. The Football Association, via the England team account, wrote, worrying news. Get well soon, Glenn Hoddle, we're all behind you. Hoddle, who earned 53 England caps, burst on the scene in the 1970s as an outstanding ball-playing midfield player with Tottenham. He spent 12 years with the London club before joining Monaco. Share this article. He then had spells managing Swindon and Chelsea, before taking charge of England between 1996 and 1999. His time as manager ended controversially when he resigned for suggesting disabled people were being made to pay for the sins of past lives. He admitted a serious error of judgment. Hoddle retired as QPR manager in 2004 and became a pundit. He has been married twice, first to Christine Ann Sterling from 1979 to 1998. And again 2 years later to Vanessa Colburn, with whom he split in 2015. He has 3 children: Zara, Jamie, and Zoe from his first marriage. Midfielder, manager and pop star Glenn Hoddle's glittering career, launching what would be a decade-long career with the club. He signed on as an apprentice in 1974, overcoming knee problems in his early teens to collect 8 England youth caps, the first of these in 1975 against Spain. His first team debut for the team came when he was just 17 years old, as a substitute for Cyril Knowles against Norwich City. Then as a 22-year-old, the midfielder scored 19 goals in 41 league appearances and was awarded the PFA Young Player of the Year award in 1980. Hoddle announced in 1987 that he would be leaving Tottenham Hotspur to take on a new challenge overseas with AS Monaco. In the same year, he found himself in the pop charts after his duet with Spurs and England teammate Chris Waddle, Diamond Lights, made the UK top 20. He was voted the best foreign player in French football and helped to guide the team to the quarter-finals of the European Cup in 1989. But after suffering a severe knee injury, the midfielder left the club at the age of 33. During his career, Hoddle featured in England's FIFA World Cup squads twice, first in 1982 and again in 1988. But by the early 1990s, the midfielder had turned his attention to the managerial side of football. He managed Swindon Town and acted as player-manager for Chelsea before taking on the coveted England manager job in May 1996. Here, Hoddle boasted a 60% win rate, only comparable to the likes of Sir Alf Ramsey, Fabio Capello, and Sam Allardyce. He was sacked from his post in 1999 after a controversial interview with Matt Dickinson in The Times, in which he suggested disabled people were being made to pay for the sins of past lives. But this was far from the end of his managerial career, taking on posts with Southampton, Tottenham Hotspur, Wolverhampton Wanderers and finally Queen's Park Rangers for a year from 2014. Away from his portfolio of impressive managerial position, Hoddle also founded Glenn Hoddle Academy in Spain in 2008. The academy was set up in the memory of his brother Carl, a former Tottenham Hotspur player who died at the age of 40. Most recently, the football star has worked for ITV Sport for their coverage of England matches and for BT Sport on their coverage of the Premier League, FA Cup, Champions League and the Europa League.